welcome to Tarot by Soph. Today we're going to be asking, how do they truly feel about you? So, how do they truly feel about my viewer, Hermit? This person, look, if the Queen of Swords, this person feels like, if this person has backed off from you, this person feels like it's not that it's not worth it, it's kind of like they feel unworthy of approaching you in some way, because look, we've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Like, they very clearly find you attractive, very, very clearly. This person is super drawn to you, but they also feel like you don't take no crap either. You're very intelligent. It's something about your wit. It's very charming for them. Now, they know they can't like gaslight you in a way, and I'm not like, it's like I know obviously we shouldn't use that term loosely, but I am. So they can't like gaslight you or like fool you in any way, because you trust in yourself. They know that you've been through certain things. They know that you have had certain experiences where you've learned how to trust yourself and your own instincts and all of that, and now you aren't scared of just like cutting someone off, you know what I mean, because you haven't got time for all that, because you're out there chasing other things. But they are very, very attracted to you. Very, very attracted to you. I think this person could be seeing you travelling, and they're getting a little bit jealous. They don't like the fact that you're travelling. Maybe you hid this trick from them. I'm getting, for some people, there's a message here for some people that you might have kept this one quiet. Why the Fool in reverse? Yeah, they're not taking a chance because of exactly what I said before. Like, they're just not, they're scared, they're not taking a chance. Double Hermit. Maybe you've triggered that growth and that self-development in them, because the rejection, you know, it hurt them so much that you triggered that growth in them, and they're not about to do it. They will spin the block. They will spin the block, because there's unfinished business there. They do not think it's over by any means, but you have triggered some growth and self-development in them, and they're not prepared to come forward now until they know that they've got that experience too, that they've got that life experience and all that. Why the Queen of Arrows? The Two of Wands in reverse. I'm going to take one more for that, please. Some of you could be balancing two jobs or like a side hustle or something like that, and this person's seeing that, how disciplined you are, and they know it's going to pay off in the end. One more. This could also be someone who you work with. Yeah, someone who you have to kind of talk to. But this person knows whatever you're working on, it's going to pay off, and it intimidates them, honestly. Really intimidates them. Why do people want this for my viewer? Yeah, this person sees. Right, we've got Leo energy showing up here. I could be talking to a Leo right now. The person who's watching this could be a Leo. We do have Aries, we do have Virgo. We've got massive Virgo, but this is like they're trying to have the strength to not approach it and to do the work that needs to be done. They're thinking about you heavily though. You are heavily on the mind. And the 9 of Spears in reverse. Look, it's a moment of weakness. Somebody is going to give in. The pull and the attraction of you is so hard. This person will give in, but they might come towards you looking a little bit cold. We do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming through, and Libra especially. But this person, is going to have a moment of weakness, or you're their weakness. This person really comes across as like this tough guy, this hard man, but you're their weakness, honestly. Yeah, I think they could be a bit worried about competition, and this is what makes them come in. Yeah, they're worried about competition, and that's going to trigger something in them, and it's quite an impatient energy. We do have Leo coming through again, and the other fire signs, but honestly I always see this guy as Leo. It could be, it does give a little bit sadgy too, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like it's the thought of the competition is what triggers this like I don't know what you call it, a moment of weakness. Maybe they'll have a little outburst, maybe they'll assert the dominance and like tell you how they're jealous, and you know, or they'll show like that little bit of macho energy, and you know. But yeah, they get a bit territorial or whatever. But that just goes to show that they haven't really been on this journey, I suppose. Because what are they thinking? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. What is that? I mean, what is this journey? Who am I to say? They could still be healing, you know. I'm being a bit judgy there. Okay, I'm gonna actually get a little oracle card for the road. So, how does this person truly feel about my viewer? Romance. They do like you. This person does like you. This person does have romantic feelings for you. Maybe one more. Unrequited love. Yeah, I think you or them, one or the other party doesn't think that the other one feels this way, and this is going to trigger some sort of reaction. There's going to be a moment of weakness that kind of gives it away, which causes someone to spin the block. But yeah, I feel like you've been triggering a lot of self-development and growth in this person just by you doing what you're doing, by you learning and growing and all that. So I think, yeah, just keep it up, keep healing. We do have the 4 of Swords there at the bottom of the deck now too, since I'd moved that. But yeah, keep healing, you know, keep doing what you're doing. That's what I've got for you. I hope it helps.